Hello there, my name's Terry and I am going to shuffle the cards and see which one comes out today for anybody that needs to see or hear this message. Right, okay, and this one wants to come out. Yeah. And we have abundance. Abundance. Right, and the message on the card says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So you can. Okay, so abundance is literally everywhere. You're an abundant person, all right, because you are. Look, because like you're abundant when you wake up in the morning. Like when you wake up and you hear the birds singing, and you know, like you've got even if it's raining, if the sun's shining, all right, that is nature. You know, rain is cleansing. The sun is like, it gives you that energy. It gives you that vitamin D that you need, right? That is abundance, right? Sometimes when we go about our day, some people don't realize how lucky they are, because they are, all right? Okay, so you've got a roof over your head, you've got your kids, you've got your family, you've got your friends, you've got your job, you know, you've got your pets, all right? That's wonderful. That is wonderful. That is lucky. That you are lucky, all right? You have those things, all right? Some people don't have that. Some people don't have a home. Some people are homeless. Some people just wait for to be given a little bit of money that lives on the streets, or this sort of stuff, all right? Do they moan? I've never seen anyone that's sits outside shops or with all their bedding and stuff like that. You never see them moan. You never see them complain. And because we don't, they're never complaining. They're grateful, so grateful for that pound that you give them, from that bottle of water that you give them, from that sandwich that you give them. That is how wonderful can that feel for the people that don't have homes. I mean, like they're not in the outside in the streets like at night. I'm sure they've obviously like got places to go, all right. But some people, even from a young age, they leave home, you know, for whatever reason. You don't know what they've experienced and why teenagers feel that they don't want to be at home anymore. They maybe come from a place of like they can't cope anymore with somebody that maybe wasn't kind to them, that treated them badly, that they've been abused by an older relative or an older sibling or an older someone, even from a teacher, you know. Maybe you just never know. You never know what somebody else is going through. You never know what another person is experiencing, okay? Some people keep things to themselves. Some people don't want to speak up. Some people don't want to tell what they're really feeling inside. This could come from a place of somebody saying like, oh, you know, don't tell anybody. If you tell anybody, then then all this bad thing's going to happen to you. You know what I mean? And like, if you're younger, you're going to believe that because you are. You're not stupid. It's just like it's because you've been manipulated to feel that way. So as I said, you never know what another person has experiencing, what they're going through. You don't. You never know what is going on behind closed doors. So if you've had a good upbringing, if you've got that roof over your head, yes, we've all been in like bad stuff or situations if something hasn't worked out for whatever reason, all right. You know, like nothing's always light and fluffy all the time, because it's not. But all you can do for yourself is be grateful that you're here today, and to know that you're always going to be looked after, and there's always help out there for you if you need it. Always. There's always help there. You don't have to suffer on your own, because you don't. Because you don't. You don't. You don't, and that's it. Anyway, I am going to leave that message there for anybody that needs to see or hear this message. And what the angels are showing me is they are sending healing out to the people that have suffered, and silence, and for the angels to let you know that you will be taken care of, because you will. Anyway, I'm going to leave that message there for anybody that needs to see or hear this message. And take care of yourself. Have a good day. Thank you. Much love, Terri.